Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Toast, and we are back. Man. I wanted to do a video for you guys. I haven't done a different type of video like this in a couple days. My last video was my attachment video. If you guys want to see that, put the link down in the description. Before the video starts, I just want to say thank you guys so much on the most recent support. You guys have been crushing it, man. We are so close to 1.2k subs. You guys are literally blowing it out of the park. The streams have been amazing. You guys have been amazing. It's just been fun. I've been enjoying it a lot. It's not going to stop. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep pushing. I want 2K subs by the end of the year. That's my goal. And I think we could do it. I think we really could. So I do appreciate all of you guys so much. But today I'm going to be showing everyone how to play mute. We're not doing a whole site setup, but I am going to show you how I play mute here. So right now, this is how I'm going to be playing mute and walk-in. Side of master, because a lot of people think you just need to put a mute jammer and only put it on a door just to, stop the droning from there, or top white, or play it for ways like that, which is good. I'm not saying that's bad. Like putting a mute jammer there to cancel a mute drone, a normal drone, or in general, is a good idea. But if you start playing off your mute jammers while playing mute and play off your shotgun as smart as you possibly can, you could actually be very, very dominant. You could be play very weird. It makes them feel uncomfortable, make more angles, make more things they gotta watch, make more things they gotta be attention of, and then they make mistakes. So we are doing mute jammer here on going into small door main hall, and we are playing one trophy door. We do not want to put here because actually we cut these two off, and the odds of someone putting a drone here and then getting up to this door, finding out where we're standing. I want one on the left side, one on the right. The reason why I put one on the left and the right is because this one doesn't actually go the whole way through. You actually can see this. I don't even think you can see this one where I put it yet. So you can't even see this from here. And then this one you can't see either. But you can see, I'm going to talk about this rotate in a second. But if you're going to ignore this rotate for now, act like that's reinforced, and say they're pushing you from master, your whole goal is, by the way, no laser sight. You can run a sight if you really want to. But you want to play here, and you hear all this sound. You hear all the sound that you can hear on my feet, and crouching, proning, all that sound. He can hear that. Now, what you want to do is literally just stand still, play smart. You don't get aggro, don't get out of whack. Just stand here, keep a good eye. If you want to move, you want to do slow movements. If you hear that's super quiet, you're going to make a lot of noise if you do the wrong move. It's like, as you can hear, I'm making certain movements, but it's because I'm changing a direction of my body. So if I go left, hear that? Nothing. Now if I change directions and go back, my body has to shift. So you're going to hear that. Now if you stand here and hold this down, don't move. Wait for them to make a mistake. They're going to drone. They're going to make a mistake. They're going to walk in. Boom. Just keep shooting. And if you could play C4 here, you could actually pre-play. You could not pre-plays. You could actually play C4 here. You could hear them walking up, getting ready for the mantle on white van, and throw your C4. What I do when I throw my C4 is I actually look right above the wire. I don't think I could ping it, but I look right above the wire, like just a little bit, and it will actually land right on top. And as you can tell, like when they go right next to it, it would immediately kill them, even if they're on the front. This is just how I personally play mute, and if you really want to get risky with it, and you have ADSs, if you know for a fact you could swap sides and they have droned you, or they made a mistake and they have droned, you could play this over here, or you could play prone here, and using your mute jammers to your advantage of them mis-droning or being too lazy to drone. This is a perfect way to improve yourself getting used to playing mute. Now, this rotate is for you if you don't want to go in and you don't want to play risky, don't want to wide swing, because if you really need to, you could wide swing, go cross, and cross. Or if you're wanting to swing and you don't want to lose your positioning, but you want to play this and try to waste time, cross, come back. You never want to just sprint across. The reason why you don't want to do this is because it exposes your body and you're not actually putting up a fight, but if you actually hold down, pre-fire something, it might make them back off. Now, just sprinting across, you can get headshot easily, plus the sound cues is way higher than you just slow walking across. And you could actually play it a little bit smarter. Now, if you don't want to cross, this is where I say you can do these. 89% of the time, don't shoot this side out. I made a mistake doing this. Only shoot out the left side where you could go through, so you can go all the way through. Because if 85% of the time, the only angle you could get shot up from here is if you play far back, right, like in this area is fully exposed. Now, it's harder for them to see you when you cross into, they'll be able to see you no matter what, but like it's so much harder for them to have an angle if this one side's half closed. But if you're getting pressured and you know you're getting pressured and you know for a fact that they're going to be swinging you any moment, and you're like, okay, hey, I'm getting pushed, I need to back off. Go back in. You could play tight wall right here on this corner. And like you could watch window, you could watch top white with head holes. You can play your SMG 11 and hold the head holes. But the thing is that's the problem. Is like right here, I would be holding here. I would definitely be holding this. And if you're going to be doing this setup, I wouldn't even have these open. Yes, the head holes, I mean, you could put foot holes across the bottom here. Just there. Don't open up the left side because they could see you. But you can't be seen from big window at all. You could play this corner the whole time. And you just... Here, listen for the walk-in. Every time. I can't promise it'll work every time, but this is a very good way, especially in lower rank lobbies, to hold this area completely. And if you really need to, you could actually back off and hold here. The reason why is because they actually have to swing wide and hold a completely different angle. Unlikely, like you standing here, they could actually go wide and then swing you close and pre-fire you. Standing here, it actually makes them feel uncomfortable because they actually have to swing wide to see you first. And then you actually have a better angle. And then if you really want to, if you know you're a decent shot and you know what you're doing, play this wall here, and then you could just always change your positioning. And then you could actually play your SMG 11, play the railing. This is a very good mute setup. I will say it is very more, like, you got to use your brain a little bit more. It's very versatile. It's very useful. Every map has plays like this. Make up your own. This is just one I just started doing, and I did watch somebody do it, but I did it. I changed it to my liking. This is just preference to me. This is all preference. So the music is just crazy. If you get over pushed and you know they're taking wall, say you have a roamer downstairs that got overtaken, and you know for a fact that you need to back off because you're getting pushed heavily, you're gonna want to back up to either you want to play here. Don't sprint from here until you know it's safe, or you have to, and you know for a fact you can cross safely. Do not just sprint out and just die, because that's just not helping your team. You never want to turn your back to any enemies. You don't want to just sprint to attic. No, you never do that. Don't do that. Always keep your eye on something. Cross. And then you're in. 85% of the time, you're going to have time to reinforce that if you have to. But if you want to leave it open and do the shot I just said to play here, you can. Now, and then you want to back off to here. You most likely, either if you're playing in high rank lobbies, you're either going to get pushed from here. But this is for the low ranks, more like emeralds, like plat, gold, silver, bronze, copper. Like this is more for the low ranks because at 85% of the time in a diamond champ lobby, you're getting pushed from all directions. From here, you're going to play here. You're just going to literally, I wouldn't even use my shotgun here. I would just play top main and listen for the sound cue of them walking in. If you still have your C4, you could even shoot these out, and then you could still throw your C4. And I overthrew it, but that's fine. But you could still throw your C4 across and still hold this area. And if you really need to, again, these are just preferences. I'm just telling you how I would play. If I think this is all just if something would happen and I need to play differently, I would back off and make this. This should be a vault, because the reason why, you hear all that audio cue, and if they get overtaken, they can't just walk in and swing immediately. You could play back here, play safe, and then immediately swing if you know for a fact they dropped. You know what I'm saying? So it just works. I just prefer this. This is how I play mute here. I just prefer it a lot. Like, there's so much use of versatile. I'm using the whole site. I'm using all my room. I'm using my whole safety area. I'm just being smart on my crosshair placement. I'm being smart where to put my body. You just gotta think a little bit more outside the box. But yeah, guys, this is just a quick video of how you should be playing mute, an idea of how to play mute. I didn't want to make like a super long video of me playing every map and showing you mute setups. This is just how you should be playing mute and the best way to be playing mute. Now, if you need to use mute to cancel off drone holes for wall or a certain way for your teammate to play, then do it. I'm not saying this is the only way to play mute. This is just my preference on how I play mute and how it, most of the time, you should try to play mute. This is not a bad strat. This is a very good strat, especially if you want to improve as a support player, but still get some frags. This is definitely a good strat. It'll teach you how to put body positioning a lot more, because everything about this strat is basically body positioning. And the same thing for every map that you want to do this on and use your own site setup for it. This is just how I play it. And this is how like mute basically takes over the site and your teammates are still like this is just me holding it by myself. Imagine my teammate holding attic, one holding backside A, and then the other one roaming downstairs while we're playing site like this. This is lockdown. This is lockdown. This is 100% a very good strat. I hope you guys actually try this and use it. I hope it wasn't just a trash video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it's not too long of a long one. I will say this is a little different for me. I want to try doing more for these. Facecam will be coming to my videos for you guys. But yes, this is how I play mute. This is how you should play mute if you are playing against more high-ranked players or just want to try to be smarter and learn how to body position and learn crosshair placement. There's a very good strat. There's a good setup. You should try these on other maps as well. I will keep saying it. You don't just go off just Oregon. Try to make ones up. There's so many ways to play mute. This is just a reference on how you should play mute. Again, this is my preference, my personal opinion. So anyone in the comments says, wow, this is not how you play mute, that's okay. By all means, it's all good fun and games at the end of the day. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for being here. You guys are amazing. Love y'all. I'm a little sick. I'm sorry. Having issues with my allergies. But I will be streaming no matter what. So thank you guys. I love y'all. Y'all are literally amazing. If you guys would, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video, share the streams. I love y'all. Peace and love. Have a good one. Bye.